When an old hotel like this got a major facelift, very often it will rebrand itself to compete with its rivals. But can the transformation from the rebranding successful or not is very rely on the way the guests look at it. From the room, dining places, facilities and services, one can easily tell whether this reputable 5-star hotel is worth to stay or not. This is the Sheraton Imperial Kuala Lumpur.
Hi, welcome to Danny on the Go Special Season 4. I'm Danny. Let's look into this newly refurbished 5-star hotel review in 14 seconds from now.
The very well-known Sheraton brand was first launched in 1930s in America, and this Sheraton Imperial Kuala Lumpur was opened in 1997. It's almost 30 years from now and has gone through numerous of refurbishment, where the last one was seen in 2018. At 2019, this 5-star hotel rebranded itself as at Sheraton, we invite, we welcome, we connect. This is where the world comes together. So do stay on watching the video to see if this welcoming slogan can really depict its international hospitality to a normal guest like me or not. Nestled in the city center at Jalan Sultan Ismail, guests can get to almost anywhere in the city with a monorail line where it's just in front of the hotel. The nearest monorail station, Medan Tuanku Station, is just 5 minutes walk away. Even though the hotel is not located next to the main shopping area like Bukit Bintang or KLCC, guests can easily get anything from the Quill City Mall, a shopping mall which is just located across the street. The Sheraton Imperial Kuala Lumpur has 398 rooms spanning out from level 21 till 38 of the building. This is the rough layout of the hotel looks like. There are 3 basements for parking. Ground floor is the reception lobby, business center, cafe and bar. Mezzanine floor is where the lobby lounge and event halls are. Level 1 is the restaurant. Level 2 has a ballroom, function rooms and restaurant. Level 3 has another restaurant, more function rooms and meeting rooms. Level 5 is where the spa and facilities located. Level 6 till level 20 are office units. Level 21 till 38 are hotel rooms and suites, while the level 38 is where the club lounge located too. Today I'm staying one night in a city view 1-bedroom suite with the club lounge access, and if you want to know how much I pay for the room, you may check on the description below. I'll be having another video on the Sheraton Club Lounge which will be coming out next week, and please do subscribe my channel so you will not miss any of my videos. Thank you for doing so. As usual, I will drive to the hotel and parking is at the basement. Parking is not free even for in-house guests, and a fee of 5 ringgit is charged per entry. It's cashless, so guests need to get their credit card or touch and go card validated upon leaving the hotel at the reception. The parking space is quite big and bright, and the lift to the lobby is clearly indicated, where there is a canopy at the entrance where mainly it serves as a decoration. This is the waiting space for the lift at the parking, and guests just need to get to the ground floor to do their check-in. There are 4 lifts, where the 2 lifts in front only can access to all the common area, while the 2 lifts behind can access to both common area and hotel rooms. In this case of check-in, either lift will do. If guests is coming by public transport, they will come in by the main entrance. This is the main entrance, where it looks classy and grand with the touch of a stunning Art Nouveau inspired iron and glass canopy that offers both shelter and elegance at the hotel entrance. This is the hotel lobby, where guests will be welcomed by a beautiful chandelier in the middle. In front is the hotel lifts. while on the right is the grand staircase that will lead to the mezzanine floor where the lobby lounge is. I will look into it later in this video. Let's get to the reception, which is on the left to check in first. The reception has a high ceiling and the usage of brown wood with pastel beige color makes the entire atmosphere feels cozy with great lightings. As a clubroom guest, I was ushered to the club lounge at level 38 to do my personal check-in. However, guests can choose to do their check-in here too. I was given the room on level 33. All executive club rooms are located from level 31 onwards. Upon coming out from the lift, the corridor to the room is bright and clean. It has 9 chandeliers at the lift area too. Room number are clearly stated and my room is 3326, a corner suite. This one bedroom suite is super big with the size of 84 square meters. Upon coming into the room, on the left is a toilet, or rather a guest toilet with a vanity area. Moving inside is the living room where there is a sofa in the middle. Facing it is the 55 inches flat screen TV mounted on the wall. At the corner is the business table, or rather a dining round table with fresh fruits provided. The living room is separated with a wooden door and inside is the bedroom. Let's get into it and take a look. This is the bedroom with a king-size bed. It's very bright as there are 2 windows in this room. Facing the bed is another 55 inches TV. Beside the bedroom is another part where there is an open closet area. Inside there's a powder table in the middle. On the left there are bathrooms and many hangers, while on the right is the luggage rack, an iron board. Beside it there is a hairdryer, a safe and many empty compartments below. Slippers and weighing scale can be found at the bottom. Meanwhile, beside the wardrobe there is a laundry bag at the bottom. Next to the open closet area is the toilet with the normal bidet system. Beside the toilet is the washroom where the vanity area has 2 basins. Proper 5-star toiletries are available here. The shower area is separated by a glass door. Inside has a full-size bathtub and 2 shower faucets, but it's fixed on the wall. Clearly, this is an old type of design. Shower amenities are provided inside too. Now let's get back to the bedroom. At the bedside, there are all switches but not clearly stated. USB ports also available. Pencil and notepad are provided here. Now let me search for the minibar. Okay, it's under the TV at the living room. On top are the drinking water that comes in glass bottles. On the right side of the cupboard is the kettle. The first drawer is empty inside, and all cups and glasses with other coffee powders are inside the second drawer. The left side is the mini fridge but it's empty inside. There's no coffee making machine here. Let's look at the view. At one side of the window is facing the west side of the city. On the other side is the north side of the city, which is also the front of the hotel. Both sides has no prominent city landmark like KLCC or Merdeka 118, but I can see the sunset later on. The entire suite is fully carpeted, and one can tell it is not new. I find the suite is very spacious, but it has lack of PowerPoint. Not to mention that the business table has no PowerPoint or rather all taken by the table lamp. I cannot get any in the living room. With one taken by the kettle at the minibar, there is no power point to charge or use my computer. I have to unplug one of the table lamp to make use to my computer. Nevertheless, it's comfortable enough. Now let's look at other common areas like the dining options and facilities they have in the hotel. Coming to the ground floor, I like the lobby. Even it's not a very new kind of design, I personally love the high ceiling and brightness in it. Maybe I'm an old person, therefore I love vintage stuff. From the entrance, on the right side is the waiting area. I seldom see a hotel offers so many seats at the waiting area and they look like a lounge to me. Further in is the business and internet lounge where one can get their work done privately or at least a place to use a computer. Computers, printer, and writing tables and armchairs are provided inside. They even have some reading materials too. One can have a minor discussion in this place too. There's a water features under the staircase. These water features make the entire ambience looks lively and never too stringent. Let's move up the staircase. The entire atrium here is called Pavilion, and here is where the lobby lounge is. It's called Pavilion Lounge, where it serves classic afternoon tea. The extremely high ceiling, fresh daylight shines in from the tall glass window with elegant chandelier. I just have no words to describe how beautiful this place is. Very seldom, I see the lobby lounge is filled with guests during weekdays. This is exceptional. There are many sittings around and there is a bar at the far end. This Pavilion Lounge opens from 9 a.m. till 12 midnight. Taking the staircase or lift a level up will lead to level 1, where the all-day dining restaurant called Essence is. I will look into it when I have my breakfast tomorrow. Here we will have another staircase. There are so many grand staircases all the way from the ground floor. This staircase will lead to level 2 where the grand ballroom called Nusantara is. The Nusantara ballroom is super huge where it can divide into 4 rooms depends on the scale of the event. This is how one part of the ballroom looks like. Beside the grand ballroom, there are other function rooms and boardrooms scattered from level 2 and level 3. There are total 16 of them. So this hotel is one of the busiest event hotels in Kuala Lumpur. Moving a level up will lead to level 3 where there is a Chinese restaurant called Celestial Court is. This restaurant serves delicate Cantonese cuisine with dim sum. It operates from 12 noon till 2:30 p.m. with interval in between and continue to open from 6:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. Now let's look at the hotel facilities. All facilities are located at level 5. Upon coming out from the lift, the hotel spa, called Mandara Spa, is just beside it. One needs the key card to get into this place. This is the reception where one can book their preferred therapy if needed. There are many in-house spa items from essential oil, fragrance stick to facial masks available to be purchased here. The Mandara Spa operates from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Behind the reception is the fitness center. Inside is spacious and bright. I personally love this gym as it's comfortable working out with the full functional equipment around. It has a view too, even it's not on a high floor, and it's surrounded by glass window where daylight can shine in all the time. All equipments are Technogym branded, and there is a small corner for yoga or aerobic session. Towels, sanitizer, and drinking water are provided inside here. The fitness center opens 24 hours for in-house guests. Beside the reception is the changing room, sauna, steam room, and jacuzzi. Upon coming in is a rack filled with towels. Then there's a locker area. Guests needs to register at the reception in order to get the locker key. Then there's this relaxation room facing it. Beside is the vanity area and toilet. Moving in is the part where on the right is the jacuzzi with hot and cold tub. It's refreshing having water bubbling out, and this is the hot tub. The one beside without bubbling is the cold tub. Separating in the middle is the vanity area with basin and mirror. Behind is the shower cubicles. Further in is the steam room and sauna. This place opens daily from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Moving back to the lift on the same level, level 5, I will walk to another way and will head to the outdoor swimming pool. Here I will pass by the main atrium of the hotel where the ballroom and restaurants are at the lower floors. There will be a glass door, and moving out is the outdoor swimming pool. This place is a sanctuary where guests can get fresh outdoor air and sunshine. But before I move to the swimming pool, there's this building called Villa Danieli. This place used to be one of the best Italian restaurants in town, but was closed during pandemic. It's such a waste as the setting and building looks so beautiful even from outside. Beside it is a pool bar, but I can't see anyone serving any snacks or drink here. The swimming pool is a free-form swimming pool. It has greenery all along at the side, and there are many sound lounges arranged all beside the swimming pool. At the far end, there is this water fountain feature, which is in the fish head design, where I find it's weird. Water will jet out from the fish mouth and create some nice water features on the pool. Beside this freeform swimming pool is a small circle jacuzzi whirlpool. There is no wading pool for kids here, so kids using this pool must have supervision by parents as there are no lifeguard in this swimming pool. I personally love freeform swimming pool as it often looks or feels bigger so that I will not crash into someone's head when swimming or playing around. The swimming pool operates from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. As mentioned, my room does not have view of the KL main landmarks, but is facing the west side, so it's the best side to view sunset. Here I will let the video play and call for the day as I marvel at the twilight moment of the Jalan Sultan Ismail and Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman intersection. On the next morning, I head to the Essence restaurant for breakfast. Breakfast begins from 6 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. in buffet style. The restaurant is huge with lots of seatings. There are round table seatings for bigger groups like families, long table, 4-seaters and 2-seaters tables around. All are arranged nicely and not too cluttered. The hotel is huge, therefore the space for the breakfast is huge too. Food is arranged in stations and allocated in both lower corner and at the side of the restaurants. Somehow in this way, I would think there will be long queue during peak hours. Anyway, let's look into what they have for breakfast. There is no indication on the peak and low traffic time for breakfast, but for peaceful sake, I advise to come early as this place can be crowded, especially during weekend and public holiday. The main area for breakfast has low ceiling where I find it's a little stringent. But at the pastry and dessert area has a high ceiling as it is overlooking the upper level. Overall, the choices of food and the seating arrangement are not bad. The lighting, I would say the inner part is dark as there is no daylight and the ceiling is low. But the outer part is much better with high ceiling and there are daylights from the side windows. Let's see what I have to say about this hotel.
The hotel is old, but it doesn't feel very dated. To me, the hotel is like it's pretty new, and I like the design because I'm an old person. So when I look into the hotel that is big, like the lobby they have is very grand, and they have staircase. There are a lot of grand staircase around. I feel very luxurious in this place. I like this hotel quite a lot. The only thing that probably is maybe it's the location that is not that good because it's not like in front of the main tourist spot like the Bukit Bintang area or the KLCC area. You got to take a train for around maybe two stations from here. The train station is quite near. It's like 5 minutes walk from here. It's pretty convenient for guests who staying here. For guests who wants to come to KL and if let's say they want to choose a hotel to stay in the city center, I would recommend them to stay in Sheraton Kuala Lumpur because you don't need to break the bank. It's not very expensive compared to other five-star hotel that is near to the touristy spot like the KLCC area or the Bukit Bintang area. This hotel is considered not expensive and moreover it's five star. It's a reputable branded five-star hotel. So staying in this hotel is pretty much good. I mean, if let's say your families and friends ask you where do you stay when you come to KL, and you just tell them I stay in Sheraton, and they will say, "Wow, It's Sheraton. Okay, they never know, they never know where the location is. They never know whether how old is the hotel is. Who cares, right? So they just know about the name. So yeah, why not you stay in a five-star Sheraton hotel like this? Moreover, to me, it's not really old. It's just that the location is not that convenient for those people who really wants to go to like shopping. I mean, yeah, they have a shopping mall opposite the Quill City Mall, but inside it's not really much to shop around. Yeah, I think that is pretty much a lot to walk around too. I mean, beside this hotel, they have a lot of shops. There's these heritage shops beside this hotel where there are cafes, pubs, restaurants, and souvenir shops, which is quite nice. And yeah, I think it's quite tranquil and serene in this area too. But if you have, let's say, you have 2 to 3 days in KL and you have time to walk around, why not stay in this hotel? It's like 2 to 3 train stations from here. You can get to those Bukit Bintang or KLCC area like other people has. It's just that the matter you need to take the train to go to these places. But the train station is very near, as I say, so it's pretty convenient when you come to this stay in this hotel. Other than that, the hospitality, the service is just excellent. All the staff here is professional enough. They are helpful. They are friendly. I mean, yeah, they're just nice. I just love this hotel a lot. As I say, the shopping mall is just opposite, but to get to this shopping mall, the Quill shopping mall, it's a little bit tough because you need to cross the road. And crossing the road, this road in front is Jalan Sultan Ismail. It's quite busy, especially during rush hours. So you need to go to the traffic lights, the intersection traffic lights, which is about 10 minutes walk away. It's a little bit hot and stuffy during the daytime. So you need to cross the road and there's no pedestrian bridge around. You need to actually cross the road using the intersection traffic light. You got to wait under the hot sun. Yeah, other than that, everything is good. Comes to the room, yeah, I have this king bed, 1 bedroom suite, which is really big to me. It's so huge. I mean, to me, it's very big because I don't really like staying in a very big room like this because I worry that I will, put the stuff everywhere and I forget to bring back because the room is so big. I will actually chuck all the things everywhere. So if a room is small, I will just put everything in one side. When I go back, I just pack everything in my bag and then I just can leave. In this case, I really have to double, triple check all my stuff before I leave the hotel so that I won't leave anything behind. The room is very big and I quite like the room. And comes to talking about the room, I want to talk about the soundproof of the room as well. Um, Probably maybe because I'm staying in a corner room and it's a suite. So the room, I would say, is pretty quiet. The sound I only can say is from the street. I still can hear a little bit of noise from the traffic at night. But to me, traffic sound is okay. As you know, it's a white sound to me. I can sleep well. As long as there's no banging, dropping luggage or slamming door kind of sound from the neighbor, it's very okay to me. The room is very quiet in terms of neighboring sound. That's very quiet in this room. I like the room a lot. So I have nothing much to talk about the hotel because everything is already shown in the video. So if you want to know my rating for this hotel, this is the rating for the hotel. I hope the video is useful and helpful to you. And if you like, do hit the subscribe button as it means a lot to me. I hope to see you again on my next video. Till then, bye.